Back again. Whee! Got clothes on this time though. Right, let's see how we're doing over at the auction. They've only got 600 people watching, but I suppose it's because people are out in the sun, isn't it? So we're on lot 242 now, which is a 1956 Ford E83W pickup. 242. What we got coming up? I've just missed the Citroen Mahari. That's a shame. Let's go back and see if we can see what that sold for. Range Rover. I'm so not interested in those Range Rovers. £28,000. 8 Overfinch, one owner from new. 29,000. What did that go for? Oh, the Mahari was before this. Oh, that's just clicked to live. 10 people watching. Hello. Give us a comment if you're live. We're back. Been and walked the shop. Beard's quite long. Got one of these. I've got a Jubel beer cut with grapefruit. So see how we go with that as a little afternoon. Ooh, afternoon beverage, which is really nice actually. Could do it being colder, but I'm impatient. So just watching the Range Rover going through. 31.5. What's the estimate on that range? Oh, I haven't noted it down. 32 is bid up to now. If I go back over to my images. Where are we at? 2.4. Oh, did I miss the Carlton as well? I did as well. Austin 8060 pickups of future. You are right. You are absolutely not wrong. 241 estimate. I can't see the estimate on that one. 5 litre V8 and it's £33,000, is it? Looked to me like that went for £33,000. What are we on now? Oh, just let me refresh the screen a second. Anyone got any results? Has anyone been watching it since I've been gone? Are we still on the Ford pickup? Looks like we are. XK 150. That doesn't make sense. Lot 242 when I just watched 243. How is my YouTube live going in the past? Quite bizarre. We should be. I don't get. Why is my live feed showing me lot 242 when I just watched lot 243 go through? Citroen Mahari. I've got that down as lot 241. I've obviously done something wrong here, haven't I? Right, so cool. We're on the Citroen Mahari. Are you bidding on anything? No, I don't think I am today, really. Everything's a bit expensive for me in this auction, but I like to use these. I enjoy making these auction videos, and I feel like they're a good way of looking at what the market's doing. So 243 Citroen Mahari. Esther Mahari is £9,000 to £13,000. Let's see where we're at.
We have currently got 7,000 with a bidder in France. Welcome to you in France. £7,000 is the bid.
Obviously going to go to France.
Can I say 8 now? 7,000. 8,000 we can in the hall. Thank you, sir. 8,000. 9,000 on the right here. £9,000 I've got. We're looking for 10 now. 9,000. Did it 9? 9.5 bid. 9.5. Same to you, sir. 9.5 is the bid. You want to go 10? The bid's at 5. 9 needs to be 10 at the minute. Go 10. 10.
So £10,000 and going to France. We could have predicted that on the Citroen Mahari. It's quite good to double screen if you're on user, but if you're on your phone, I appreciate it's pretty more difficult to do. Then you can have the auction open.
11, calm down, he says. 11,000. I'll take you 250 now.
And my chat. But this is doing quite well, the little Citroen Mahari. But I mean, if you live somewhere sunny, it's a cute little car, isn't it?
All the way. Reserve is off. Here, seated at 11,250. Now looking for 11,500. You're not at 11.5 back with France.
Afternoon, Geoff from sunny Wales. Not bidding today.
11.5, thank you for your
Golf. Oh, go on then. Tell us about your Golf. What did you buy? How old is it? What's the condition? Daniel Hartgerink. Welcome. Has just joined as a GEOFFISTA, a channel member. The channel memberships basically are just a way. I don't. 12 grand on the Mahari now. Do anything with channel memberships. It's just a way to support the channel and show appreciation for the content, I guess, that's all. Am I terrorising the car auctions? I've been quite well behaved in the comments today. 2013 base Golf, safe car for the wife. Well done, Steve Steele. Was it damaged then? 12.5 grand on the Mahari.
Do you want to bid again? 12,000 bids then. Selling it once.
Oh, someone's being mean in the comments. Don't be mean, Tilly. Good afternoon, Geoff. Sent you yesterday. You were on the UK column for the Malvern Hills build the other day. Oh, that's good. It's nice to see that people
Now,
are waking up and seeing on. £12,500, I think that went for the Mahari.
This is your opportunity.
244 is the Porsche. My thing is in the wrong order here. 244. We've got a Porsche 911, Carrera 4, 964. Lot 244 going through. Oh, sorry, Mister there with the Range Rover. I just realised who you are. I didn't connect the dots there. Hi, Geoff. My dad did really your videos. Really like your videos. My dad did really hate your videos. If you stop off in Burnham-on-Sea on your way home from Cornwall, I'll buy you a beer. I've never been to Burnham-on-Sea. Do you fancy Burnham-on-Sea on the way back? So we shall see on that one. 964 going through. Estimate on the 964 is 36 to 42,000.
26,000 with you, Sue. 26,000. Telephones are in the lead now. It's telephone versus telephone.
So we're a little bit off on that.
27 with Fraser.
It's climbing though. It's climbing. Hey, dude, watching from Queensland, Australia. Fellow Curran 8 and having a beer with you. Curnoek. I like it. Do you live there now, or are you holidaying? Geoff buys cars. A big terrorist with a motorhome. Really, the kind of bloke to avoid. That's a good comment. We're at 30,000 now on the 911. Still 31, but we're still £5,000 off the lower estimate. Zero motorhome progress for a week.
33,000, 34,000 online. 30,000 is an online bid. 34,000, 35,000.
Right, 35 now. We're about to hit estimate on this 911.
36,000 is online with Ness.
I gave up on the hot tubs too hot. How's Cornwall going? I'm heading down Tuesday in my Arctic. Be in the back of your Arctic. That's what we want to know. Living here for 28 years now. Yeah. I'd imagine once you get there, you don't want to leave. Brit in Oregon tuning in. Love your auction videos, Geoff. Thank you very much. Well, that's why just plug my phone in. That's why can I just tell family members to pass the camera naked? Is that all right? I know you're in a towel. Okay, fine. Luckily, no one can see it. Which car auction are you watching, Geoff? It's Historics, which is live now. Just trying to plug my phone in, but it's a bit far away. We might have to move around a little bit. Big fluffy towel, exactly. Yeah. Geoff buys cars. Bank holiday, mate. You should be away camping. We are. We're away in a. What are we in? Don't know what it is. A lodge. Yeah, so someone else was commenting there from Oregon. I'd like to visit Oregon. I've been once, but I think Mrs. G would like to see Oregon. Everything we watch from, I've said this before, everything we seem to watch on Netflix or whatever seems to be based in and around Oregon. So it would be good to get out there. Right, 43,500 on the Porsche now. We've beaten the upper estimate on the Porsche, so that's good.
43,500 for the second time. Third and final time we sell for £43,500. Sold here, 43.5 goes 156. Congratulations to our phone bidder and good bidding.
43.5 there. Not bad going on that Porsche, but it's a 80s car, so that's in line with what I've been saying about what's worth what. 1979 MGB Roadster. Geoff buys car. Classic car show at Stafford Armories. Any car shows on Monday? That's what I want to know. Chrome bumper conversion as well. It will sound amazing. It will go. Oh, I just had a real feeling of deja vu. That's really weird. That's very strange. Check your phone. You got your phone there? I just had a feeling I've been here before. That was quite bizarre, that was. Just had deja vu. Deja vu is like a feeling that you get when you feel like something's happened to you before. And I just had a really weird deja vu. Where we were away, but then something happened at home that we didn't have any control over.
Getting reported?
No, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Something that we don't have control of, that we need to go back, that we're on holiday. And then in my deja vu, we were like, oh, we're away now, so don't worry about it. Don't know. Could be anything. So maybe when we get back to the house, half naked body.
I'm not half naked.
You are half naked. Your top half is naked. I know, but your top half, like this party body, is naked. Can you buy pitchforks at auction? Well, what are we on now? We're MGB, 1979 MGB, 3.5 litre. Can you not do that while I'm doing this?
For the first time then, holding the money this time.
This is lot 245, which, weirdly enough, is not in my list. So where did this car come from? The spreadsheet is incorrect. That's a first for a Geoff video. 246. What did it do? 9.5.
2004, the Mercedes Benz, the S500, very low.
I had that down as a Jaguar XK150, so I wonder where that went.
£58,000 car new.
Let's give Geoff a like. Yeah, do any classic car shows on Monday? Is anybody going into anything on Monday? That's what I want to know. Monday, I think we're going to be back in the Midlands, or close to the Midlands. No, this is lot 246, so that must have been 245. So where did the Jaguar XK150? 246. Where are we at now? 8 to 12 is the estimate on this SL500. There's so many of these coming up for sale though, so they're like cheap options. Let me see if I can find. A tax exempt Citroen 2CVs or Hiluxes for sale. You missed a Citroen Mahari. That was pretty cool.
8,000 is the bit. 8,000 now. Anybody else? What about 8,500?
Someone called Space Odyssey is tagging me there. Geoff buys cars. A47 Auto Jumble, a brilliant event. 8,000 quid on that, right on the lower estimate, and it's a 5 litre, only 50,000 miles on the clock. That's a £100,000 car. 8.5. It's a lot of car for the money. They're just electronically complex.
At £8,500, 8,500. You're out online, mate, no mistake. Selling it to the phones this time for the first time. Second time at 8,500. Third and final time it goes at £8,500.
Right, the kids have all moved inside, so I'm now going to move outside.
Thank you to all.
No, if you're playing Lego, that's fine. I'll just go outside and do this, and I'll annoy Monster.
7 is a big Rolls-Royce, the Phantom. 6 cocktail cabinets in the back.
Okay. Lot 247. Now, this is a 1960 Rolls-Royce Phantom. This is going to be interesting. Look, I'll show you this. So it's that. But if we go to my spreadsheet, which is here, the estimate on this car is lot 247, £50,000. So let's see how this does. Is anyone going to bid on it? I'm not convinced. See, no bids. No bids. Nobody wants it. Told you. Oh, they've got a bid of 30 now.
30,000 is bid at £30,000. With the TV in there as well at 30,000. Now look at what 31 we have. 31,000.
Yeah, it's too niche. You're right.
31,000. This way for 2. 32. 32,000.
No.
32,000 is bid. But look at it 3 now at £32,000 bid. 32,000 is the bid. Can I say 3 again?
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, lower estimate on this car right now is £50,000. So we're way off. 50 to 6.
£1,000 for the second time. Third and final time at £32,000. We're going to leave that one there, I'm afraid, at 32,000.
Exactly as I predicted. Right, coming up next, we've got a Triumph TR3, 17 to £22,000 on the estimate.
A 1956 Triumph TR3. A stored example of the ever popular Triumph there. Right-hand drive, home market car, which sounds wonderful. It's got the wee weather gear included as well. The wee weather gear.
I think I'll leave the camera like this. Is that all right for everyone? And I'll just comment along. I guess you don't need to see my face, do you? So we just sort of have a chat, see how you're all doing on a Saturday, and you know, we'll put the volume up on historics and when we need. So on this one we've got 1956 TR3 Restore. The estimate on this one is 17 to 22. So let's see how we go on it.
Someone needs to go first. 5 is bid. £5,000. Now look at 6. The bid's at 5,000. Now look at 6. The bid is at £5,000 now. Everybody should be sat or stood there like that. 6,000 in Cornwall, thank you. 6,000 Cornwall. You're in at 1,000, 6,000, 6, 7,000.
That 6,000 in Cornwall isn't me.
7,000 bid. 7,000. You've been in again, sir. 7,500. 7,500 I have. 7 bid. You're all out online now. 7. What have we got there?
See, look at this. Lower estimate was 17, remember?
Wrong lot. Just go back to the other lot, please. 7,500 is a whole bid. Just give us a moment, ladies and gents. We'll just go back to that previous lot. At 7,500 is the bid. At 7,500.
We're 10 grand off the lower estimate.
7,500 is a whole bid. Right, give me a moment there, guys, online. Just click the wrong button and moved on to the next lot by accident. 7,500 is the bid. Can I say 8,000 now? 7,500. At 7,500, 8,000. There you go, Bikes, you're in.
It's a nice looking...
Do you want to go 8,500? Beat you to it. Cornwall.
It is a nice looking car.
9,000 we have. Wiltshire's in. £9,000 bid. 9,000 is the bid. Now looking for 9.5. 9,000 is the...
We're still a long way off 17.
Now we have £9,000 bid. Can I say 9.5? 9.5 we can. In call now at 9,500. For £9,500. The Cornwall bid at 9,500 then. Not 10.
Right, so just so you know where we're at with the live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take next.
Anybody else at 5? At £10,000 then. You're out there, sir? You still? Yes, thank you. £10,000 here. Once, twice. Third and final time at £10,000. 10.5. Not yet. 10.5 is big.
Right, lower estimate on this is £17,000. So coming up next, we've got, because I don't want to broadcast all afternoon, I'm going to spend some time with Mrs. G. Got, interestingly, in a couple of lots' time, we've got an electric. If I move over to my spreadsheet, we've got an electric. So this is where we are now. This is the Triumph TR3 that just went through. Then we've got the MGA, and then we've got a 2023 Mini Moke electric coming up. So it'll be interesting to see what that goes through. And then I want to see the Bentley Arnage red label. That should do 10 to 14. Well, 10 to 14 is the estimate there. We all know that's worth 12 grand. So what I'll do is I'll probably call it a day, probably around there, because there's not really anything else. I know there's some Volvos in here, but they're a lot newer. They don't really interest me. So we'll get up to the Bentley Arnage red label, and then we'll call it a day for the broadcast there. Who says that? My bid's £20,000. So we've got, right now we're on the MGA. So the MGA is over here. They're just about to open the bids.
Can I say 14? 13.
21 to 25 is the estimate on this car.
£15,000 is the bid. Look at the 16 now. 15,000 is the bid. At £15,000. Be hand up if you wish to bid 16. The bid is at £15,000. For 15,000. Great looking car for no money. At £15,000. Anybody else? What about 5? Help it. £15,000. At £15,000. Take 5 quickly if it helps anybody. Just offer 5 there, guys, online, will you please? 50,000 is the bid.
So we're £6,000 off the lower estimate with this car. Lower estimate's 21.
Quickly. 15,000 then for the first time. £15,000 for the second time, third and final time at £15,000. At 50,000, we're going to pass on that one. 15, not quite today.
Unsold. Yeah, just in. Looks a nice car, and the weather's good for it, but still unsold. Right, now we have the electric Mini Moke, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody has lost a set of car keys. Please go to the office. Not the office. The Volvo. Well, I was going to keep that a secret, but, you know, it's not a secret anymore, is it?
Someone's lost some keys.
Yeah, if someone described what car it was for,
There's a Volvo going free in Farnborough. If you know what it is, just go grab the keys.
Coming up. Right, look, so there is a set of keys. If anybody's lost a set of keys to a Volvo, is it your Volvo? Just go get the keys and just press the button on the car park. You'll soon find your car. Right, what number? What?
It is a Mini Moke, but it's an electric one. It's also only 2 years old. Right, let's go over to Google and find out how much they were new.
Crazy looking orange machine. A fresh take on the old icon there. Perfect to zip around the harbour front, or maybe park it in your garage at your villa in the south of Spain. Brilliant, isn't it? No problem.
Right.
Start me on that if you will, ladies and gents. He'll start me at £50,000 for it. Start me at £15,000 for the 2023 Moke, the electric Mark 1, and a very fetching orange.
Okay, so these were £36,000 new. I just had a look on carmagazine.co.uk. 36 grand when they were new.
Stop. 10,000 is the bid. There's 5 people at the history files after the keys for the Volvo now, isn't there? I bet he has. I bet he's got them. Someone's got them. 10,000 bid. 10,000. At 10,000. Now looking for the bids at 10,000. Bids on the right at 10. 10,000 is the bid. Who wants?
So we're opening at 10. The estimate is 21 to 27. This was £36,000 when it was.
12 he does. 12,000 bid. 12,000. We're looking for 13 now. £12,000 at 12, that 12.5. All right, small bites at 12.5.
21 is the lower estimate, and we're only at 12.5.
13,000, you're back in at 13. Each 80 cent, 13,000 bid at £13,000 a T, 13.5, 13.5. It's nearly like the Citroen, isn't it? At 13.5, we're looking for 14 now. The bid's here at 13.5. £13,500 a bid at 13,500. Have a closer look. I'll give you a moment. At £13,500. We're going to make no mistake. At £13,500, £14,000.
We're still £7,000 off the lower estimate here.
14,000 now. Looking for 14.5. The bid's at 14,000 now. At 14. Thank you for your mate. 14,000 is the bid at 14. Anybody else elsewhere for 14.5? All the £14,000 the bid. Once. £14,000 twice. Third and final time at £14,000. 14,000. Geoff, I want to have a chat with the guys in the office on that one if you don't mind. They're looking for.
You'd have to be mad to let that go at £14,000 if you paid £36,000 for it 2 years ago. So even the depreciation, fun EV is unbelievably painful. However, I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal of an electric Moke if you live somewhere sunny. Right, now here's what we want. 1999 Bentley Arnage green label. Estimate's 10 to 14. We all know it's worth 12. Let's see what it makes. This is the last car, and then I'm going to switch it off and go and have a beer.
Start me on, he will. He'll start me at 5,000. Any interest at 5?
I'd bid 5 on that.
5. He does 5. 5,000. Standing at 5. £5,000. He's bid £5,000. Now
I just think these cars look so comfortable for a road trip.
5 with a maiden bid at 5. £5,000. Anybody who's coming at 5.5 then? Bids at 5,000. The £5,000 at £5,000. The bid is at £5,000. Anybody wish to go 5.5? He's got the LPG conversion on the vehicle at 5,000. Good service history. Well presented car with our maiden bidder at 5,000. Then are we all sure and done elsewhere at 5,000? Then whoops, 5,500 in Berkshire at 5.5.
5.5 grand for a Bentley Arnage that's converted to LPG. Jeez, I wish I'd bid on that.
87.50 quickly. You want to come back in at 5,500? Yes or no? Holding it here online then once. Thank you. Third and last then at £5,500. 5.5. Berkshire in your favour.
That's insane. We're £4,500 off the lower estimate. We're so far off on that Bentley. That is ridiculous. Next up is a no reserve X8 convertible, but I'm going to leave you all to it now. If you've enjoyed this little auction video, I think I'd like to do this again, actually. I quite enjoy just commentating along. So next time there's an auction that's live, maybe on a school day, we'll see if we can broadcast along. And maybe I can get Ian involved as well. I'll get Ian to come over and we'll go to a pub. We'll broadcast for the day as an auction is going ahead. That's what we'll do. Right, so let's just watch this Jaguar finish and then we'll call it a day.
3,000 online, in at 3. 3,000.
There's no reserve this one, so it is quite interesting.
At £3,000, at 3,000, 3, 4,000 with you, sir. £4,000 bid, £4,000 is the bid at 4,000. Looking for 5 now. £4,000 is bid at £4,000 the bid at 4. I have it.
Thing is with these Jags, there's just so many of them available.
All bid at 4. We should be doing double, shouldn't we? At £4,000 bid. Do you want to go 5 online? The bid is at 4,000. At £4,000 then at 4. You're bidding again online? We'll go 4.
Right, so whilst I've got you, let's just talk through some of the other disasters from this sale that I logged earlier on. I thought the Z1 went very cheap. We saw that in the auction earlier. Estimate was 23, and estimate 23 to 28, and it only made 18. And then we had an Austin Healey, a BN4 100-6. If I just turn the camera around over here, talk you through these before I finish. This is the official Geoff Buys Cars spreadsheet. Look, so the estimate was 47 to 45, as shown here. It only made 28 on the bid, so that didn't sell. But the really interesting one was this one, Escort Cosworth. This is a 2,000-mile car only. I think it's on something like 2,900 miles. One of those made 200 grand not so long ago, and it only bid to 120 today and didn't sell. So very interesting seeing what is going on in the classic car market at the moment, as the Jaguar goes for 5,250 quid. Gavels up.
Goes at £5,250. Sold it there, 52.50. Your car, sir, bid at 297. Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching. That is the end of the live broadcast. Look out for a rundown of this auction. I'll do a complete rundown, probably out for Sunday night, lucky, but maybe Monday. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.